Hello, I'm Dr. Benita Rattan and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of colour. As you know, I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of colour. So today's video, I wish I'd done a long time ago, but I'm glad we're finally doing it. And that is luxury skincare better? Now, we've always been told our whole lives you get what you pay for. The problem is that with cosmetic creams, there's been this mystical curtain where unless you understand the industry and you understand ingredients, how are you meant to decipher? You just take it at face value because we haven't been taught to do anything differently. So what's happened is that I found actually a pattern of these luxury skincare brands. They have an origin story, some magical origin story. Then they also make claims. And the third thing they do is that they use expensive marketing and expensive influencers in order to solidify the message. So this together gives the impression or the illusion that it's a better product. But actually, what you just need to do is go back down to basics and look at the INCI list, the INCI list, the ingredients list at the back to see, is this product a good product for skin of color and for skin in general? And actually it was quite shocking, to be honest, when I went through these 4 brands. So I looked at La Mer, SK2, Tatcha, and SkinCeuticals, because I feel like these are the 4 brands that people keep asking about. And the sort of price tags on these creams are something else. So I want to know, is it worth it? Or would I try any of them? Or is it a gimmick? So if that sounds good to you, please give me a thumbs up. Let's dive right in. Okay, so let's start off with La Mer. So let's start off with the origin story. This is a theme that you're going to see in the luxury brands, is this magical origin story. So the origin story was that a German rocket scientist called Max Huber decided to make a cream to heal his own scars and burns. So that already sounds amazing, right? Who doesn't think a rocket scientist is sexy? Like, that's just the pinnacle of intelligence, right? So that's where they start. Then he created something called the miracle broth, which he then put into all his products. And apparently they even play music to activate the ingredients. So then you start thinking, okay, so how much of this is fantasy and how much of this is reality? Now, as you know, all great marketers or anybody who wants to get a message out has a fantastic origin story, whether it's from politicians to priests to cosmetic companies. Humans are drawn to stories more than we are to science. So it's easy to get a message across in a story. And so this is not a one-off situation. This is a tool that gets used by marketers. And I just want you to be aware of the tool. I don't want you to just continuously be duped. I want you to know, okay, so this is their origin story. I know what they're trying to do with it. It might be interesting and exciting, but I know it's actually a tool of manipulation. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so let's start off with La Mer because it's just so expensive. It's £400 per 100 mils. The first ingredient here is algae, which is great. Actually, it's a fantastic conditioning agent and I love it. The second ingredients and third, etc., are petrolatum, glycerin, and isohexadecane. These are all emollients and moisturizers. It does contain a few comedogenic ingredients. So it does contain lanolin alcohol, which is 2 out of 5. It contains sesamum, which is 2 out of 5, and decal oleate, which is 3 out of 5 on the comedogenic scale. So I would probably avoid this if you have acne prone skin. It's still a decent product at this point, right? The problem is they then just go so wrong. They added limonene, geraniol, linalool, hydroxycitronellol, benzyl salicylate, citral, and fragrance. What? So these basically can lead to contact dermatitis in 3 to 4% of the population. Now, with contact dermatitis for skin of color, it can often lead to hyperpigmentation because it's just a form of inflammation of the skin. Skin of color should not be wearing fragrance. We need to look for NAF safe products. No alcohol, fragrance, or essential oils. and this one doesn't pass. In fact, they actually then also add denatured alcohol to basically help the product evaporate quickly, but it can lead to drying of the skin. So in my opinion, I would avoid this product. I wouldn't even wear this product if you gave it to me for free. As you know, none of my videos have been sponsored and they never will be sponsored, and I feel like watching this video just makes it clear how unsponsored this channel is. Okay, so the next brand is SK-II. So SK-II, the origin story was that it contains Pitera, a miracle water. Apparently in 1970s, SK-II scientists noticed in a sake factory that the workers had aged faces but young hands, and they concluded it was because of the yeast and the fermentation process. So this is how SK-II was born. So let's look deeper at the ingredients list. So SK-II facial essence costs $99 for 75 mils. The first ingredient here is galactomyces, which is a ferment filtrate. And it's an antioxidant and a moisturizer, so I actually really like this ingredient. The next one is butylene glycol and pentylene glycol, which are both very good moisturizers. And it's very interesting here that the fourth ingredient is water. Usually water is the first ingredient, which means that actually the first three products are quite high percentages. I love that it's NAF safe, so there's no fragrance or denatured alcohol or essential oils in this product. I was actually expecting to hate this product, if I'm honest, because I think I came in with my own misconceptions. And so I'm actually intrigued by this product. I like the actives, I like the percentages, I like that it's safe for skin of color. I would buy this product and I would try it. I just don't know if the price tag is justified, but if you want, I will buy this product and actually use it on my own skin and let you know if I think it's worth it. So if that sounds good to you, just write down, yes, please try the SK-II essence, because that's their #1 best-selling product as well. But surprisingly, I like this product. So actually, if you want to buy it and $100 isn't much for you, then go ahead. The next brand I want to look at is Tatcha. We're doing two products from Tatcha. One is the water cream, which is $68 for 50 mils. The positive is that it's non-comedogenic, so I like that. It's got good conditioners and good emollients, but they use perfume and denatured alcohol. So if they did a fragrance-free version of this product, then I would recommend it. The way it stands right now, I wouldn't recommend the water cream for skin of color. The next one is the Dewy Skin Cream, which is $80 for 75 mils. I don't like this product at all. It's got Myristel, myristatin, which is 5 out of 5 on the comedogenic scale, so definitely don't wear this if you've got oily acne prone skin, plus fragrance, plus alcohol, plus CI 60725 pigment, which is also not ideal for skin of color. So in my opinion, I would avoid the Dewy Skin Cream altogether for everybody with skin of color. The next product is SkinCeuticals Antioxidant Serum CE Ferulic, which is £145 for 30 mils. I am shocked at just how much this product has been promoted globally. I mean, they've done a fantastic job on the marketing side. But let's just look to see if this thing works. So first of all, the packaging is not ideal. This is an antioxidant serum, right? So antioxidants are by nature unstable. So why would you put something that's unstable into a pipette where it's now exposed to light and oxygen? Because it's not even opaque, right? So it's light and oxygen are in contact with this serum. There's no light that tells you that this product is still effective. If you're going to formulate an antioxidant serum when the primary goal is to mop up free radicals, it must be in an opaque pump. If it's not in an opaque, airless pump, don't buy it, because there is no way of you verifying whether or not the antioxidant is still effective, and it's extremely expensive for you not to know, that it's working. So I would personally avoid this. Plus the pH is very low, and it's likely to be too irritating for a large percentage of our skin of color family. And if this happens, a lot of you will be fine on it, but some of you are going to find this too irritating and could potentially damage your skin barrier and lead to pigmentation, which is not great. The only good thing about this product is that it doesn't have fragrance or denatured alcohol in it, so I am happy about that, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. So the next product is Resveratrol BE, which is £135 for 30 mils. The good thing about this product is that they figured out to use an airless pump, so I'm glad about that. But I just don't think it's worth the money because the first 5 actives are moisturizers and solvents. Then the 6th active is niacinamide. It's good, but it's cheap. You can buy that from The Ordinary. The 7th ingredient is denatured alcohol, which is drying, which I would never recommend. I mean, it's just not worth it, to be honest. I mean, how on earth did they get away with that price tag for the ingredients? And this is why it's so important that my Skin of Color family become Dr. V Inky hackers. You need to be able to read the Inky list, the ingredients list at the back, INCI, and know whether the marketing is tallying up with the ingredients. If it's not, then don't buy, because right now there is very little regulation as to what you can put on your packaging and what claims you can make, and then what's actually in the product. So my Skin of Color family should not be duped by this at all. So yeah, avoid. Please write down what videos you want me to make next. Don't forget to download your free guide for Skin of Color. The link is down below. I'm in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single video, so don't forget to hit your notification bell. Please don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Dr. Vita Ratan, and Instagram, Skincare by Dr. V and Dr. Vita Ratan. Thank you so much.